I realize these last 2 eliminations might have went kind of fast. Last week, the women eliminated 2 men, David and Raymond. So at the end of this week, you guys are gonna be doing the same thing.
They sent 2 of us home. We got to level the playing field. I'm excited about having the power. We got the power. It's some equality going on. What's where it went.
I'm trying to make sure I make the right decision here and the right pick, so I have to spend time with different people.
2 women got to go.
One thing that I fight with myself about is, am I doing my part? Am I putting enough effort toward letting the men know that I'm interested?
I felt like Jay was really cute from the first day I saw him.
You had no problem snatching the brother up in the middle of a conversation. That's a boss move.
You could have like did a about face and
I
been
was
like,
cool.
oh, it's not
I was cool where I was at. I didn't say you made a bad move. I didn't say being bossy was bad at all.
Joy and I are cool, but I just think it's fair. I'm getting to know him. Joy's the favorite. Everybody like Joy. She can't date all of them. You know, perhaps I'm gonna get one of her scraps.
One thing about me and Rashid, of course I'm attracted to him, but Rashid is my normal type and normally what I'm attracted to. And so I want to try something different and make sure I'm not making the same mistakes that I've made before.
I've claimed you in my top, so I need to know that the feelings are reciprocated.
You claimed me? You know I like you, right?
I don't. I mean, I hope so.
I am going to approach Brian more aggressively. He is hot. I love his beard. I love his smile. Alex likes Brian. She's a very sweet girl and she's very pretty as well, but she's not Alicia, honey.
You have to be extremely authentic in every interaction that you have, but you have to get as many interactions as you can to figure out who you vibing with. You got to be on the hunt.
Who's showing off? You think at this point you'll kind of focus solely on Confronting?
I'm leaning more towards it. I want to go out on a date one more time with Anthony.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll go out with Rashid just to see.
Guys have a pool date with Simone, Denise, and Adriana. What better place to get to know women over pool and bikinis?
What's your interaction been like with Denise, like through everything so far?
It's been really cool, friendly.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I said initially that you were in my top, and she instantly said, you know, oh, I kind of get a narcissistic vibe from him.
Narcissistic?
Yeah.
Me?
I didn't know if maybe it was a skin thing.
Whoa, time out. You hear women say this all the time. You don't want to be objectified by your body, your sexuality, what you wear.
Right.
Well, those rules should apply both ways.
Yeah.
I hate that this still goes on in our society.
It does.
Especially with today's current state of affairs.
Right.
For someone that I've met on the surface level. For you to go there, that's an attack on my character.
Right.
I need to have a conversation with Denise because stuff's not sitting right with me. So I got a problem with that, so we need to address it.
That's real stuff right there, yo.
She's got the whole little Halle Berry thing going on with the hair and all of that, so she's easy on the eyes.
Instead of looking out the corner of my eye, I'm gonna look directly at you.
Okay.
Yeah. My thing is like, just say yes.
Do you practice gratitude?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It shapes your day and your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that you're there.
We definitely have great chemistry, but I also see him with Joy. So I'm thinking, should I fall back?
I feel a little ways that you had extra company on the couch with you yesterday.
Extra company? I'm just going with the flow. I'm just having conversations.
Just having conversations?
Okay. Denise wasn't trying to hear it. We all are here trying to get to know each other. But you should be confident in yourself to know if I do step out with somebody else that I'll be back.
Alex, that I'm gonna take out on a date today so she can see that I'm ready for love and, I can learn some more things about her.
It was a really good moment to have, just away from everyone, just him and I.
Right now, I can say Joy is that person that I really have to connect more with. When I first got back from Iraq, it was bad with PTSD. But I promise you, I'm not crazy. But I know when a woman hears it,
I don't think you're crazy at all. How do you manage the PTSD?
Cooking.
Edwin is charming. I really bonded with his energy and just love talking to him. And I mean, he's nice to look at too.
Most of all, I had the wine. And when she fine, you gotta give her some wine.
Being in this moment with him, it's a good feeling. I was definitely all butterfly and rainbows.
What is something that you've discovered about yourself that is like, okay, he's gonna have to display a lot of patience with me on that?
I would probably say my vulnerability.
Do you know what your triggers are?
When you have your phone, do you lay it down?
I used to. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely used to.
Just let me get there when I get there. So
She's pretty open to me. Maybe I just have some magic superpower. Alex is separating herself because I feel like she's super sincere.
I would love to hear your thoughts on police corruption, defunding the police, all this stuff that we hear.
You know, my personal opinion on it right now is it's always existed.
Edwin is just talking and talking and talking. I came here to find love, and it just kind of dampers it for me. And here comes Confronting. There goes my wandering eye.
Thank y'all for staying in that conversation. I heard like several people were like, well, I'm here for love or whatever, and they just walked away, and I was like...
I noticed. Some people are a little more high-strung, I think.
Anybody that I'm with, we're gonna have to have conversations like that. It was just like, yeah, okay, cool.
So you found your connection?
Day one.
Day one.
That's
I think so.
I've been back and forth on Jay. I feel like our connection is very genuine, except when Joy is around. He want to explain himself, woo-woo.
Winter's room is right next to mine. I saw Jay walk into her room with no shirt on, and I was like, okay. You know, like when a kid is caught with their hand in a cookie jar, his hand was in the cookie jar.
I've always picked up this tension whenever it comes to Denise. Can I talk to you for a second?
As a woman, you can respect it.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with you. Why you have to talk to me about it? Because that's your man. Why would you even come over there?
Is it ever going to be my turn to talk, or you
No,
gonna keep going?
not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
If Rashid is your dude and you made it known in front of everybody, we're going to respect you. We're not going to talk to him. We're going to keep it cordial and all that. So why can't I get that same respect?
You're missing what I'm saying. You're talking at me. I'm coming to you and you coming for me.
It is what it is, boo. What I say and how I feel about another dude shouldn't matter to you because your main focus is to find love, right? That's.
Well, he knows who to do that with.
Maybe you need to know my story.
She has been through a traumatic experience. It's not that I'm not trying to be compassionate to her situation and what she's been through, but
The fact that Adriana approached Denise about what was said about me, I mean, I'm like, okay, Adriana, I see you. It's my ride or die, shoot.
I definitely wanted to bring the heat and turn up on Brian. He's my #1 choice.
You're very attractive.
I'm very attracted to you.
That's good. Better be. I like Alicia. She's really got them strong, independent woman vibes, and I like the way she smiles and the way she looks at me. You know, I love the energy that I'm getting when I'm around her. They respect authority and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I could see you going upside their head if they don't. I could see you going upside my head.
I wouldn't go upside your head.
Okay. Might bite a little bit, though.
Yeah, might get a little feisty.
Okay. Okay.
You choke you out a little bit.
Hey.
You went into Winter's room with no shirt on.
I had a conversation all day, but yet you asking me about a conversation that I had with women.
I wanted to believe that this was coming from a good place because she also likes Jay, but the delivery was a bit intense for me.
I wasn't trying to know, like, are y'all in here doing it?
I'm not doing it with anybody.
I honestly believe him. You know, I don't think that's naivete. I think that's just knowing he's a person of integrity. But if he is not being honest about what happened, it is going to come out.
Tonight, I had a date with Alicia. We had some really deep conversations. I'm feeling her, but I'm still just not really sure about her.
I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he came to see me.
I was being nosy, you know, because that's my job. I went down to Alicia's room and she was on a cloud waiting for Brian to come back. I was like, girl, Brian's at Alex's door. We went back out there, we heard him talking, and what happened after that? Ooh.
He could have just said, oh, I don't want to come back. But instead of being a man about it, he said nothing and then went to Alex's room.